Waiting for Father. Mrs. Wells, the wife of a businessman. Tim, her son, age 16. Carol, her daughter, age 14. The sitting room of the Wells' house. Mrs. Wells is sitting by the fire, sewing. Tim and Carol are doing their homework.
I wonder if Father will come home this evening? It's getting quite late now, and I don't know what to do about supper.
If he hasn't come by 7 o'clock, I expect he won't come until tomorrow.
Yes, he said he didn't know if he would be able to get back today.
She goes to the window and looks out.
Oh, the new moon. I've seen the new moon through glass. That means I shall have some bad luck.
Mother, you don't really believe that, do you? People used to believe it in the old days, but no one does now. It can't possibly be true.
Oh, can't it? Well, the last time I saw the new moon through glass my bag was stolen, and the time before that you hit your head at school and you were quite ill afterwards.
But that was Tim's bad luck, wasn't it? Had he seen the new moon through glass as well?
It was my bad luck, too, I can tell you. I hardly slept at all that night, because I was so afraid. And I remember another time when I broke 4 of the best glasses. You see, something bad always happens. I wonder what it will be this time. Oh dear, I hope nothing has happened to Father. There are so many cars on the roads these days, I'm always afraid something will run into him.
Mother, forget about the new moon. I'm sure nothing bad will happen.
Well, I'll go and cook the supper. I don't think Father will come now. But it's strange, he usually telephones if he can't get back.
She goes out.
She won't forget about it. She'll lie awake tonight, thinking about Father driving on the busy roads. Only one thing will stop her from being troubled about Father, and that's a different piece of bad luck.
Well, we can give her some bad luck. Let's break that blue glass dog.
But it was a present for Mother from Aunt Mary.
I know it was. Aunt Mary always send terrible presents. I hate that dog. Don't you?
Well, yes, it's not very nice, is it? All right, then, break it.
Tim takes the blue glass dog, which is standing under the window, and drops it on the floor. It breaks with a loud noise. Mrs. Wells runs into the room.
What was that? I heard a noise. Have you broken something?
I'm very, very sorry, Mother. It's Aunt Mary's dog, her glass dog, I mean. I don't know how it happened, really.
Tim, you are careless. But of course, Mother said she would have some bad luck tonight.
Bad luck? Oh, no. To tell you the truth, I never liked that glass dog at all. Aunt Mary gave it to me, and so I put it there, but I'm really very glad it's broken. Pick up the pieces, Tim, and bring them into the kitchen, so that I can throw them away. Oh dear, I wish I knew where Father was. Why hasn't he telephoned? Perhaps he's lying by the road. No, I mustn't think about it.
She goes out, and Tim begins to pick up the pieces of glass.
Well, that idea wasn't much good, was it?
Oh, I don't know. We haven't got Aunt Mary's dog anymore, and everybody seems to be pleased about that. Now I'll go into the kitchen and see if I can arrange some more bad luck for poor mother.
He goes out with a broken piece of glass. 10 minutes later he comes back smiling.
Look what I've got.
Her ring. How did you get that?
I suppose she had taken it off to do her cooking. I found it on the table and picked it up when she wasn't looking. We'll hide it until Father has got back safely, and then we can find it under the bed or somewhere.
But she'll be in a terrible state if she thinks she has lost her ring.
It's much worse for her to be afraid about Father.
Oh, very well. Yes, I suppose so.
A little later, Mrs. Wells runs into the room.
Children, children, I can't find my ring. I took it off to make a cake this afternoon, and I'm sure I left it on the kitchen table. But now I can't see it anywhere.
Perhaps it fell into the cake you were making.
Yes, I think we ought to eat all that cake after supper.
That cake is for tea tomorrow, and I'm quite sure the ring isn't in it.
Perhaps it has fallen down the water pipe.
Oh dear, do you think so? How terrible. But I knew something would happen after I had seen the new moon through glass. I really must be more careful. You must tell me, Tim, what day there will be a new moon, and I must go outside and look for it. Now, Carol dear, will you come and help me look for my ring?
Just let me finish my homework. I'll come in 10 minutes.
All right. Oh dear, what has happened to it?
She goes into the kitchen.
Now we shall have to spend the rest of the evening looking for the ring.
Yes, but she has forgotten about Father driving on the busy roads.
Listen. What's that? It can't be.
The sound of a car engine is heard.
Yes, it is. Father has come home after all. Well, well, well. We've had all that trouble for nothing.
Mother. Father's here. We can hear him putting the car away.
Oh, I'm so glad. But what will he say about my ring?
I'll go and look for your ring now. I'm good at finding things.
Tim goes out. After a minute, he runs in.
Here's your ring. It was under a cup on the table.
Oh, thank you, thank you. Now I shan't have to tell Father.
I'm so glad you found it.
Oh.
What's wrong now?
That means I haven't had my bad luck after all. Something else is going to happen. Oh dear, I wonder what it will be.
Don't forget to subscribe for more videos for learning English.